I've been involved in my parents' business since birth, basically. After a lot of schooling and working outside of the family business, I decided that this is probably the best thing for me. So I came back to it. You know, so you delve into it, but you don't get down to the nitty-gritty until you actually decide to say, hey, this is what I'm going to do with my life as a career. And that happened about 5 years ago now, when we had the fire in the building, and it was kind of a life-changing experience in a way, because you saw something that you've known your entire life almost go away, and that's when I dedicated myself to it.
I grew up in the bakery. I have customers who tell me they remember me in a playpen in the corner, and they used to like come and throw toys at me and play with me all the time. So it's great.
So we've been around for 40 years as a family business. I kind of think of ourselves kind of as a startup, since it's going into the second generation, and there's new ideas, new ways of doing things. We're a throwback, first of all. I mean, this is the pastry shop bakery that you'll find in any Greek city. That's what my parents started out with. They were trained in Montreal, so they fused together what they knew from home, and they brought that here and decided to open up. You know, they opened up in the 70s when there were back then there were a lot more mom and pop type shops still around. You know, all of us work in the back, we all know what we're doing. At the end of the day, we're going to do what you would find in a Greek pastry shop in Greece. We want to represent what people would find, which means you'll find glikatou tapsiou, which is the more traditional pan pastries like baklava, galaktobouriko, bougatsa, saraglin, all these things, and along with the traditional cookies that most people know, melo, macaron, kurabiadas, along with the French influence and the Italian influence that we have, being that we're relatively close neighbors.
The one dish I would brag about would be the Louis cookie. It's my dad's recipe. No one else in the world makes it. It's his own little thing, and it's a chocolate meringue with walnuts with the chocolate fudge in the middle. So everybody likes chocolate, everybody likes brownies, everybody likes chewiness. So a cup of coffee, a little cookie, that's all you need. Baklava. We have the best baklava in all the land. There's nothing unique about it. It's just I put love, and it makes me less stressed when I make it. Like if I'm having a stressful day, I just sit there and just make as much baklava as I can.
My idea of what pastry should be. It should never be overwhelming. It should have few ingredients, no filler, unhealthy but not unhealthy. The whole point of the store is that everything is made in-house, which we're very proud of. And for people to be able to look at me and say, you know what, I'm buying this from you, so if it's bad, I know who I can blame. Do you know what I mean? And the other thing that we're trying to do is trying to get as local as we possibly can. All our vendors are now local. I try not to deal with chains. We're a small family business. If you spend money here, it comes to us. We reinvest in our store. We help out our community. We've always been a bit self-conscious because my sister and I, like I said, it's the old master apprentice. We learned from our parents, who are ridiculously good at what they do, but they don't have accolades from schools and things like that. But it's nice to receive accolades, not just from customers, but from your peers, and say, wow, how did you do this? This is fantastic, by somebody who works at the Drake, or who works, at a high-end restaurant. It means something. We bring joy to people's lives, we bring happiness to their day, make them feel better. It's a bit of a pick-me-up, both psychologically and physically. But again, we're not serving anything that we wouldn't serve ourselves. Having a piece of baklava is much better than having a Snickers bar.
We try to invoke happiness. We try to make sure everybody not comes in with a smile on their face, but at least leaves with a smile and, a little bit of a better demeanor about their day.